CBS Young and The Restless, spoilers full. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a fantastic day to dive into the absolute madness that is Genoa City. Grab your coffee or your tea because we have some serious drama to unpack today, and trust me, you are going to want to hear every single detail of this. I am literally losing my mind right now. I cannot believe they are actually doing this. Are you kidding me? I am typing this at 2 a.m. because I just finished the latest episode, and I am fuming. I need to get this out of my system before I explode. Jack Abbott, what on earth is wrong with you? I mean, I have been watching this show since 2015, and I have seen Jack make some monumentally stupid decisions, but this takes the cake. Reacting first, because I just kind of can't hold it in. Jack is playing with a literal ticking time bomb, and it is going to blow up in everyone's faces. I'm sorry, but this is the worst thing he's done in years. So Jack has decided that the best way to get back at Victor Newman is to manipulate Patty Williams. Patty Williams. Let that sink in for a second. Does he have amnesia too? Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, back to the point. Jack is furious with Victor, as always. Their rivalry is legendary, but his brilliant master plan right now is to rope a deeply unstable, obsessed woman into his revenge scheme. I mean, did he just completely forget that Patty has a dark, violent history? Remember when she poisoned Summer Newman years ago? Yeah. Didn't work out so well for anyone involved. And Jack thinks he can just pull her strings like a puppet without getting his hands bitten off? It is absolute sheer arrogance. He thinks because she's obsessed with him, he can control her. But we all know Patty doesn't work like that. She is unhinged. She operates on a completely different wavelength. And it gets worse. Because Jack isn't just manipulating Patty. He has dragged Nikki into this mess. Jack and Nikki have decided to fake date. Fake date. What is this, a teen drama on the CW? They are grown adults. They are pretending to be together to make their exes jealous. Jack wants to ruin any chance Nikki has of going back to Victor, so he's parading her around town. But here's the massive, glaring issue that Jack, in his infinite wisdom, completely overlooked. Diane Jenkins Abbott is already done with him. Diane caught Jack in bed with Patty on that boat, which, by the way, I still kind of can't even process. It was so gross. Like, Jack, what were you thinking? So Diane is out of the picture. She wants nothing to do with him. She is completely washing her hands of his toxic drama. So who does Patty see as the ultimate threat to her happily ever after with Jack? Nikki. Nikki is the one standing right next to him, smiling for the cameras, pretending to be his new leading lady. Like, how did Jack not see this coming? Patty is going to completely misread the situation. She's not going to see a fake relationship. She's going to see Nikki Newman stealing her man. Again, Patty's reality is warped. In her mind, if Nikki is out of the way, Jack will finally realize they are meant to be. Jack is basically painting a giant neon target on Nikki's back. He's putting the woman he supposedly cares about in mortal danger just to score some petty points against Victor. I am so frustrated with him. Am I the only one who wants to reach through the screen and shake him? He is so blinded by his hatred for the mustache that he is risking lives. And let's talk about Kyle for a second. Jack actually thought he could just pass this mess off to Kyle. As if Kyle doesn't have enough going on. Now he's supposed to manage a severely unhinged Patty Williams while his dad plays fake boyfriend with Nikki Newman? It is laughable. It is genuinely laughable how out of touch Jack is right now. But wait, because the writers are throwing us a massive curveball, and I am half terrified and half obsessed with it. Matt Clark. Yes, Matt Clark and Patty Williams are becoming friends. I know some people are loving this bizarre duo, but personally, it gives me the creeps. Matt is faking his amnesia. We all know he is faking it. The guy is a total psychopath. He just got into a bloody fist fight with Noah Newman, got arrested, and now he's suddenly forgetting his own name. Please. And now he's currently wandering around Genoa City, letting Patty act as his reluctant tour guide. They are bonding over being outcasts and being misunderstood. It's almost sweet until you remember that they are both highly dangerous individuals who leave a trail of destruction wherever they go. So Matt asks Patty if she recognizes his name. At first, she doesn't. But come on, this is 2026. What's the first thing you do when you meet someone sketchy? You Google them. Patty is definitely going to look up Matt's past. And Matt is looking up his own past. He's trying to fill in the blanks of his forgotten life by reading up on his own horrible deeds on the internet. He's probably sitting in Crimson Lights right now, scrolling through articles about how he terrorized the Newman family, taking notes on how to be his best villainous self. It's sick, but it's brilliant for the storyline. I mean, it's kind of fascinating watching a villain research his own villainy, and here is where my jaw actually dropped. The theory is that Patty and Matt are going to make a deal, a literal exchange of murders. It's like that old movie, Strangers on a Train, because Matt realizes that Nikki is a common enemy. He hates the Newmans. He wants to destroy Victor's world, and Patty wants Nikki dead so she can have Jack all to herself. So Matt will take care of Nikki for Patty, but what does Matt want in return? He wants Patty to take out Sienna Bacall. Yes, Sienna. I know. I contradicted myself in my head for a second because Sienna literally just attacked Phyllis in a dark basement to save Matt. Sienna is violently loyal to Matt. She's a fanatic. But maybe that's exactly the problem. Sienna knows too much. She's a loose end. Or maybe she's drawing too much heat because we just found out she is the one supplying Nick Newman with the drugs that caused his horrific car crash. The Newmans are going to be hunting Sienna down. Matt doesn't do loyalty. He does survival. And Sienna is a massive liability right now. But Matt can't kill her himself because she's too close to him, so he asks Patty to do it. Sienna doesn't know Patty from Eve. Patty could just walk right up to her and bam, problem solved. It just shows how incredibly cold and calculating Matt really is. He will use anyone, absolutely anyone, to get what he wants, and the second they become inconvenient, he tosses them aside. Sienna thought she was his savior, his right-hand woman, and he is literally trading her life away like a baseball card. It makes my skin crawl. I am genuinely terrified for Nikki right now. She has no idea what is coming for her. She thinks she's just playing a silly little game of jealousy with Jack, trying to stick it to Victor. He doesn't know that she has a literal hit squad forming against her. And Matt Clark is not someone who fails easily. He is ruthless, he is calculating, and he has nothing to lose. If he sets his sights on Nikki, he's going to find a way to get to her. And Jack is going to be completely blindsided. He thinks he's the puppet master, but he's actually the fool who handed the scissors to the people cutting the strings. Will Jack be able to save Nikki before it's too late? Honestly, I kind of hope he has to sweat a little. He deserves to feel the absolute terror of realizing what his hubris has caused. He dumped this on Kyle's plate earlier But Kyle can't fix this. Kyle is not equipped to deal with a psychopathic murder pact. This is life or death. Jack needs a massive wake-up call. I love Jack, I really do, but his obsession with Victor makes him toxic. He is so blinded by his hatred for Victor that he is willing to risk Nikki's life. If anything happens to Nikki, Victor will destroy Jack. And honestly, I might be on Victor's side for once, because Jack brought this entirely on himself. He has spent decades trying to best Victor Newman, and every single time he ends up collateral damage, or worse, he makes the people he loves collateral damage. Nikki has been through enough. She doesn't deserve to be a pawn in Jack's pathetic midlife crisis revenge fantasy. I just can't stop thinking about how this is going to play out. Are we going to see Patty sneaking up on Sienna? Is Matt going to corner Nikki when she's alone at the ranch? I am dreading it, but I am absolutely here for the drama. It's the best and worst thing they've done all year. I mean, remember when they tried a similar revenge plot with Ian Ward? Yeah, didn't work then either, but this feels so much darker. We have Nick's addiction, Phyllis kidnapping people, fake amnesia, and now a murder pact. Genoa City is literally spiraling into chaos, and I am glued to my screen. Let me know if I'm crazy, but this is peak soap opera right here, and I cannot wait to see who survives this mess.